smiling, so please be kind with your questions.
Jordan, there was a play on Saturday, I think it was kind of later in the game, where you kind of snuffed out a screen and followed up and got Ryan Williams. Just walk me through that play, what kind of told you that was coming and being able to make that play.
Yeah, so it was in one of our stunt plays, and I knew that, the whole game they've been hitting us on screen plays. So just knowing that, I was just trying to play and see if they were going to throw the screen. I seen them drop back, but the running back stayed in there for a little bit too long, and then he started to creep out of there. So it was just normal, like just instinct. We practice it all the time, like screen reads. So the guys that ended before me didn't really do a good job of recognizing it. So I took it upon myself to just go through the things we do in practice and make the play.
Yeah, Coach Smart said he's been he learned that y'all are an effective run stopping team on Saturdays. How would you evaluate the job y'all have done, especially the last two games against SEC opponents, stopping the run?
Like I said, when I came here and talked to you last time, that was our goal going into the season. Offensively, our goal was to run the ball, and I feel like we're doing a hell of a job doing that. So running the ball and stopping the run is always something that we pride ourselves on doing, and I came here and told y'all that was our goal, and I feel like y'all know, y'all see, we're doing a better job of doing that. There's still a lot more work we got to do to get done in different ways of stopping the run, QB run to be exact. So, it's still things we can get better at, and I'm never going to come in here and say we're the best at doing something, but we've improved, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, having had time to sit with the loss and sort of go over the way things went, where is sort of the mindset of this team coming out of this game and what you guys want to try and accomplish going forward?
One more ball game. We got 8 more games to go. The season didn't start, and the season did not end with Alabama. That's one thing we got to get through our heads. I feel like all the guys, no matter if you stuck on a loss or not. We got Kentucky in 5 days, so 4 or 5 days. So everything that happened in the past is in the past for a reason. We had an opportunity to do it on Saturday. We didn't get that done, so now it's on to the next. It's going to be like that every single week.
Jordan, how are you guys as a defense, kind of digesting giving up 24 against Tennessee in the first half, 21 against Alabama? You guys aren't really used to that. Any common thread about the starts for the defense?
We got to do better at it. I don't really know why it's happening, truth be told, but it happened. Our goal throughout this week is to make sure it doesn't happen. But like I said, just going through practice and trying to come out with a little bit more energy. Just coming off the ball, striking people, making plays on the ball, what's in the air, and then obviously, the majority of the times we did get off the slow starts, we have long drives, and that plays into with a couple of questions I know y'all gonna ask us about third down. We got to get off the ball, but get off the field on third down. That's the biggest thing that we got to do, taking away from Saturday. People want to point the finger at different things, but I take accountability for what I had a part in, which is not getting off the field on third down, and that's something we got to own. It happened, and we got to brush that off. But honestly, we got to understand that part of the game is adjustments, and I feel like in the second half we do make great adjustments and we do come out playing better football. But like you said, I don't really have no answer to why we don't do that in the first half of the game. I don't, but I know we're gonna do better at doing it. That's what this week is for.
Yeah, Kirby talked about what separates teams now. He talked about the infrastructure and handling adversity, and he talked about some teams fracturing and some teams not.
Mm-hmm.
And he closed by saying that you guys are built for this. So what makes you guys built for this? What's happened in that locker room that gives you the confidence that Georgia's the type of program that can move forward and have success after that?
Just knowing that it's not over till it's over. The season, like I said, the season didn't start and end with losses. If we would have lost the first game, we still got 11 more games to go. It's a long season ahead of us. And like I said, we built for adversity. Y'all seen it in games we played. Tennessee, an overtime game, we overcame a deficit, came back, fought hard. Even with Bama, where we was in a hole in the first half and we couldn't get no stops on defense, and we came out and had a pitch to shut out in the second half. It wasn't good enough, but I feel like we're just built. We can take a punch and give a punch back, and that's something that we pride ourselves on, and we got to continue to do that day in and day out. But I feel like it's the way we practice and the way we're coached, and our standard here. Our standard is to never give up. Until the game is over, 60 minutes or however long it takes is what we say. So, till the game's over, till the season's over, we're gonna keep pushing that narrative.
Yeah, you mentioned the third down. Something that plays into that is pass rush as a defensive line, as an outside linebacker group. How do y'all approach getting after the quarterback, and what can y'all do to be better in that area, whether it's pressures, sacks, whatever it may be?
We take it seriously. Honestly, we got to do a better job of being effective on our games. when a play is called, execution is the biggest thing for us of how we execute the play. Certain times we was in the game and certain things didn't get executed well, and that's on nobody. It's not on the coaching staff, it's not on the scheme, it's on the players out there. So we got to do a better job of taking accountability of going into practice and working on pass rush. Like on Wednesdays, our pass rush day. So it's more of a third down day. So that day we got to take it more serious. I'm not saying we weren't at first, but you know what I'm saying, giving up 13 of them it's not good to do at all. So like I said, we just got to go out there and just have fun. And not worry about nothing. I'm saying I feel like we'd be too cooped up and worry about getting to the quarterback rather than beating the person in front of you, the O-lineman. You get too far looking downfield and then something else bad happens. So we just got to have fun and go out there and execute and do our job. So that's one thing we got to do better at, just execution and learn how to play with each other still. 'Cause this is a new group. All of us are new. We still learn how to play with each other. We're all young, you know what I'm saying? So we got to do better of being leaders and that right when we're on the field and go out there and execute.
Kirby was just talking about how this is one of the more physical matchups you guys always have. As someone who's played in the game, what stands out to you about the physicality of it?
Against Kentucky?
Yes.
Of course. The way they coach. Their O-line is always aggressive. They love to run the ball. Just like us, they're stubborn with the run. They want to run all the time. So, like I said, as y'all know, they love to be physical up front, and that's something we got to be prepared for.
Coach Smart talked about some of the guys on defense at halftime speaking up and not being happy about how you guys have played. Who are some of those guys? Who are the leaders in that room that speak up and kind of let it be known what the standard is?
It's not even leaders. I feel like it's everybody. Even young guys speaking up, like Joseph, Jonah, speaking up, saying how we got to set edges, stop the run, strike more. But obviously, older guys in there like me, CJ, Chris, KJ, Dalen, different guys in the room speaking up and talking about certain things that they feel like their position group needs to work on. So that's all.
Yeah, you guys lost to Alabama last year. We're still able to win the SEC, get to the college football playoff.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of lessons do you take from how you guys were able to do that last year and apply it to this year?
Just had the same mindset that we had since last year, just on to the next. You know what I'm saying? We can't worry about Alabama for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? We had an opportunity, like I said, to do that on Saturday. We fell short. Like I said, we got to knuckle up and get ready to play against Kentucky because it's on to the next. The only way to put Alabama to bed is to get prepared for Kentucky. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to play hard, be physical, and that's what we're prepared to do.
You talked about how you shut them down in the second half. Although you didn't come away with the result you might have wanted, are you still able to take away the positive aspect from that and look at how you guys improved over the game and have a positive mindset moving forward?
Of course. We went in, we adjusted. We had a plan in for the second half. We executed on that. But at the same time, you never run away from the fact what you did in the first half. Why couldn't I work in the first half and work in the second half? So it's a lot of different things that we did in the first half of the game that could be looked down upon. But like I said, there's no reason for that. There's no reason to be negative about anything in a game. In a situation like that, you can't relish on the past, and you got to be on to the next play, next moment, next play mentality, and just be ready for next game, next play.
Jordan, after a game like that, just for you personally, how energized are you to get back out there to get to Saturday to try to get back and bounce back a little bit?
If I could play right now, I would. You know what I'm saying? If I go out there and play right now, I would. But like I said, preparation is needed. We need preparation. We need to go review the game, what we did wrong, what we did right. But like I said, we all energized. We fired up about it. It's nothing to be. Me personally, I'm an optimistic person. I feel like everybody knows that about me. If you talk to me or you know me a little bit, but there's nothing to be down about. Like I said, we had an opportunity to handle that on Saturday, and we didn't. And being accountable for that, I'm just optimistic about what's in front of us. We got a long season waiting for us, and we can't be mad about the past. You know what I'm saying? And we just use that as fuel. You know what I'm saying? We had an opportunity to do something, we didn't do it. We didn't. So there's nobody that we can't point the finger at nobody. We got to look ourselves in the mirror and be prepared for the next moment. So, like you said, I'm fine. I'm ready. I want to play right now if I could, but that's not the case. So that's it.
Any more for Jordan? All right, thank you, Jordan.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jordan.
it.
Not you.